Good evening, everyone. My name is Ryan Biller, and I'm the high school principal here at McBain High School. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome each of you to our first virtual honors night. Even though tonight will look different than our normal traditional program, it takes nothing away from how proud we are of all of our students who have worked so hard to achieve and deserve recognition. I would like to take a moment to thank our teachers, our counselor, athletic director, and others who took time from their home schedules to participate in tonight's event. We are extremely grateful to the time and energy and efforts of some familiar faces to a McBain community. Our hosts tonight, Mr. Gary Vanna and Mr. Lars Ferdine, who will no doubt keep tonight's program entertaining. And to Mr. Dylan Rodenbaugh and Jacob Maley, our tech department, the geniuses behind the scenes for all the technology support to make tonight's program possible. Thank you. Tonight, we'll be recognizing several outstanding academic achievements, and our students. We will also be awarding $70,000, over $70,000 in college scholarships made possible by the generosity of our McBain Rural Agricultural Schools Foundation and the Earl and Viola Meekoff Scholarship Fund. A huge thank you to our donors whose support continues to help our seniors as they move on to further their education. We will begin tonight's program by reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. To start tonight's program, I'd like to introduce our hosts for the evening, the regulars from the Rambler Review, none other than Mr. Gary Vanna and Lars Ferdine.
So, Gary, getting ready for this, I was like, am I supposed to put on pants for the first time in 10 weeks?
Yeah, I was looking for an instruction manual how to put the zipper up and the buttons together because I have not worn these pants since this stay-at-home order has happened.
Like March 13th. How have you dealt with COVID-19?
Well, at first when I was studying the COVID-19, I thought that was a strand of this infectious disease, but I come to really find out how much weight I'm going to put on during the stay-at-home order.
Yeah, I hear that. Hey, so Zoom's become our best friend now. So it was interesting. I was helping my dad with some Zoom technology, and we were calling each other and had the computer going, and he was getting ready for some of his business dealings, right? And so he had the meeting, and I thought I had him set up, asked him, so how did this Zoom meeting go for you? And he says, kind of got frustrated, so I ended up closing my computer and just listened. Like, what do you mean you just listened? Well, the feedback was way too bad. Feedback? Like, where are you getting feedback from? Well, everybody else's computer sitting around the table. I'm like, you can't have a Zoom meeting with computers in the same room. You got to spread out. That's the point of it.
Well, I don't know if you realize this, but last Sunday, Finland finally closed their borders to foreigners due to the COVID-19 disease. And there is major uproar amongst the running community.
Why is that?
Well, now they realize they can never cross the finish line.
Oh, okay, enough. We got to get on with it. Gary, do you want to introduce the first award?
Yeah, at this time we are going to recognize the Career Tech Center Awards. These kids work hard for the Career Tech, and they're going to be honored, and we have a short little speech from Miss Christy Schwartz.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mrs. Schwartz, the high school counselor, for those of you who don't know me, and I'm going to be presenting the CTC Awards. The first award that I'm going to present are for the honor cords. These are the blue and white cords that students typically wear at graduation. The following students have earned honor cords by maintaining an A- or better for the first semester and third quarter of their senior year. Please join me in recognizing their hard work. Trevor Bode, Applied Construction Technology. Owen Bonico, Heavy Equipment Mechanics. George Brown, Metal Fabrication and Welding. Leah Butson, Health Science Careers. Hunter Freeland, CNET. Brooke Goodrich, Hospitality, Retailing, and Entrepreneurship. Hannah Genema, Health Science Careers. Lucas Skolton, Public Safety. Jackson Snyder, Automotive Technology. Andrew Vanna, Heavy Equipment Mechanics. And Max Winkle, Metal Fabrication and Welding. Congratulations, everyone. The following students are members of the National Technical Honor Society. Members of this prestigious group must complete a minimum of 1 semester at CTC and maintain a B+ or better. They must be in good standing at their local high school and maintain a B or better, and must complete 3 hours of community service per semester. Please join me in recognizing these 4 students. Owen Bonico, Heavy Equipment Mechanics. Leah Butson, Health Science Careers. Hunter Freeland, CNET. And Hannah Genema, Health Science Careers. The following student is enrolled in the Wexford-Missaukee Early College Program. The Early College Program is a partnership between the Wexford-Missaukee CTC and Baker College that offers students enrolled in certain CTC programs the opportunity to complete an associate's degree during the 3-year program that begins in the 11th grade. The best part of the program is that it's absolutely free to students and parents. The following student has earned over 48 credits to date and will be attending Baker College this fall to complete his final year of the program. Please join me in recognizing all of the students' hard work. Hunter Freeland and CNET. I would like to recognize the following individual with Student of the Year honors. Each year, one student is selected from each of the Career Technical Center programs to represent the best of the best that program has to offer. These students represent high academic standards, consistent attendance, and an outstanding work ethic. Congratulations, Owen Bonico in Heavy Equipment Mechanics. The Michael Sapanic Memorial Scholarship is a new scholarship for CTC. It's being awarded this year in the amount of $500, and I'm pleased to present this first-time award to Leah Butson in Health Science Careers. Congratulations, Leah. The James and William Finnerty Scholarship is made possible through the William Finnerty Estate. The Finnerty brothers, who are native to Tustin, spent their lives in the construction industry, specifically pipeline construction and welding, and they proudly served in the United States military. Their desire to see young people succeed is evidenced by this scholarship. Please join me in recognizing Caitlin Mitchell in Business Management Administration. Congratulations, Caitlin. The following students are recipients of the Wexford-Missaukee Career Technical Center Scholarship. All the funds awarded through this scholarship are generated through the annual CTC Golf Outing, which receives donations and sponsorships from numerous area businesses, schools, and individuals. This scholarship represents our community's continued commitment to career and technical education and the future of our students. Please join me in congratulating Hannah Genema of Health Science Careers and Lucas Skolton in Public Safety. We have another scholarship that's being awarded for the first time. This is the Set Seg Foundation Skilled Trades Scholarship. And this recipient has been selected from an impressive pool of candidates. This student's hard work and dedication deserves to be recognized, and I'm honored to help support Michigan public school students' continuing education and training by recognizing this student. This $500 scholarship this year is being awarded to Jackson Snyder. Congratulations, Jackson, and congratulations, all of you.
Success at any level requires one to show up. Being there is the first sign of one of the most important characteristics of successful people. There are several students who have shown the ability to show up every day to school. It is my pleasure to present our Perfect Attendance Awards for the school year, for 3 quarters. Tyler Bonham, Emma Boonstra, Kata Cotter, Morgan DeRuyter, Joseph Gandolfi, Emily Gildy, Cole Engelwright, Fiona Klein, Tristan McElhaney, Colton Nethaway, Lucas Skolton, Bradley Springberg. Congratulations to all of these students on their accomplishment.
At this time, each of our teachers would love to give to you their Student of the Year. Each teacher is allowed to pick one student that exemplifies the different subjects that they teach, and then they have a little short speech. These people will be receiving a beautiful medallion that is worth $1 billion, or maybe 1 Bitcoin. I don't know. But they will get a beautiful medallion. Now, for our teachers, Students of the Year awards.
My name is Brian Forsell, and I teach English at McBain Public Schools. My choice for the 2020 English Student of the Year goes to Reese Ensing. Reese is incredibly bright. She is also passionate and, even more importantly, driven. Setbacks don't faze Reese. She always finishes, and finishes well. Her written work is some of the most precise and accomplished I've ever received from a student. Reese, congratulations on your academic excellence.
Good evening, everybody. Mr. Copeman, and my outstanding student for Advanced Shop 2019-2020 goes to Caleb Camphouse for this nice oak dresser / gun cabinet that he made this past year. You can see he's done a wonderful job of building it. Unfortunately, with the coronavirus, we were unable to get it completed, and we'll pick it up next year. But he helped design this, and he's done a great job of building it. He has the 2 slide outs on the side, the one over my shoulder that you can see that we can put guns in, and then it has 5 drawers for clothes. So congratulations, Caleb, a nice project, and I look forward to finishing it next year. Thank you.
Congratulations to Daniel McNally Rodenbaugh for being my Student of the Year. Daniel earned this award with his strong work ethic, his great character, and his dedication to improve each and every day. It was a joy to have him in class, and I'm sure any teacher or coach who's had experiences with Dan in the past would say the same. Congrats, Dan.
McBain, welcome to our virtual awards night. It is my honor this year to give this award to not 1 but 2 students, 2 very deserving students who are amazing visual storytellers. And we are creatures of stories. We hear stories, we share stories, we write our own stories through our ritual and routine. And now more than ever, we are realizing how those rituals and routines have changed, and the evidence in this virtual award ceremony is shown. But these students, I know, will rise to the occasion to write a new story. Katie Eastway and Emma Burkholder have made teaching a privilege, and it is my privilege to give them this award. I thank you, girls, for being amazing characters with content as you write your story to share with the world. Thank you. I miss you. Be well.
I'm very excited that we are still able in some way to do this for you guys. This year, the Student of the Year award for the high school band is someone that is very hardworking, dedicated, very strong leader, absolutely amazing with the tuba that she plays. She encourages others to do their very best. And most of all, she always gives 100%. And because of this, the award for the high school band student of the year goes to Miss Annika Boss. Congratulations, Annika. You deserve it. This year, the John Philip Sousa Award will be given out via the Honors Night due to COVID-19. The class has voted, and we have selected that the John Philip Sousa Band Award will go to Logan Krager. Thank you very much for your hard work and dedication throughout the years, Logan.
Good evening. I am Mrs. Herwire, and it is my pleasure this year to announce Student of the Year Award to Isaiah Trafford. Isaiah started out being a pretty shy student, but through this whole school year, she has gained confidence like you wouldn't believe. She, on her own, got her work completed, asked questions, sought out help when needed, participated in class discussions, did a number of things that made me really proud of her, especially during these last few months with the pandemic issue. She's done an excellent job. Isaiah, I hope you continue to do this throughout your high school career. You will do well. I wish you a very good summer, and I'll see you in the fall. Congratulations, Isaiah. You are my Student of the Year.
Hi, my name is Jack Klunder, and I teach Algebra 2 and Personal Finance. I just want to say it feels good to get dressed up out of my daytime pajamas, and I look forward to spending some time honoring the students that have worked so hard this year. Each year I'm looking for two things in the qualities I want my Student of the Year to have. The first one is grit, having passion and perseverance for long-term goals. The second quality I want is a growth mindset. I'm looking for students that constantly are seeking solutions, thinking through things, rather than simply identifying problems and sending it on its way. This year I had two students that absolutely just knocked it out of the park. They exemplified those qualities more than I could imagine. My Student of the Year, times two, is Amara Berge and Kyla Boonstra. Congratulations. I'd like to take a second to talk about each one of them. Amara has a very, very, very vivid memory for me. It was a day where you had the option to work in groups if you wanted to. A group of her friends called over and just said, "Hey, Amara, come join our group." Amara responds with, "Are we going to learn?" And their group members said, yeah. And Amara says, "Swear on your life." Well, as soon as she said that, I started to think about that. It really caught me. I thought that was so awesome. It proves that passion and that perseverance. Swear on your life that we're going to learn. And that wasn't just a one-time off for her. That was consistent behavior all year long. She was so dedicated to persevere through all those challenges. She never quit. She never will. She's going to do great things in her learning life. And I'm excited to see how that goes out for her. The second student is one that would be so easy to miss. Kyla is somebody that I would call an observation assassin. She doesn't miss a thing, but she's super quiet about it. You would never really know. As I was throwing different challenges out to my students, she approached me and said, "Well, do you have anything else?" And I give her some more, and then, "Do you have anything else?" And I just kept giving her stuff. I gave her an entire curriculum, and she just kept killing it. All the time, just kept learning, kept wanting more, and worked so hard. So with that being said, congratulations to both of you. I appreciate all your hard work, and have a great day.
I'm Jill Nevereth, and I am presenting the award for the Highlighters Leadership for Seniors. And I had an amazing group of seniors to work with this year, so it was hard to pick just one. But the student volunteered for a ton of solos and always worked toward bettering himself and coming in and trying to get better on the solo or hit the higher notes. And I used to tease him and say I voluntold him for a lot in the past few years. I think the student got moved into the highlighters when he was for sure in 10th grade, but I almost thought it was 9th grade, but I could be wrong. Great student, hardworking, probably the most easygoing student I've ever worked with in all of my tenure at McBain. But the award this year goes to Lucas Skolton.
Hello, I am Mr. Coster, science teacher, and my award this year is for my outstanding physics student. My choice is someone who everyone in class truly looks up to. This year he has certainly stood above everyone else in the classroom and has taken the heights of physics to a new level. He has been able to rise above any challenge this year may have had, with his ability to understand the physics and apply his math skills to the concepts of physics. And for a career, he has very lofty goals by setting his sights on the military by becoming a helicopter pilot, where he will be applying much of his physics in practical ways. My award this year goes to Ethan Barton. Congratulations, Ethan, and good luck in wherever the military may take you in the future.
Hi, everyone. I'd like to get a good dad joke in here to begin my segment, so let's give it a try. Why is the equal sign so humble? That's right. It knows it's not greater than or less than anyone else. I have the pleasure of teaching freshman algebra. My student of the year this year did an outstanding job asking questions, always was very diligent in completing her studies. She did an excellent job the entire year and just was a fantastic student. My student of the year is Emma Overman. Congratulations, Emma.
Hello, my name is Pat Martini, and I am the social studies teacher at McBain High School. I teach civics, economics, and world history, and I am here today to talk about my student of the year. Being that this was my first year at McBain, I came from inner city schools that were a little rough, and coming to McBain was the greatest blessing I've ever had. Your kids are wonderful, and thank you. It was a difficult decision to make, but the person that I took is Taylor Bentham, and the reason why I took her is she does all the right things, which a lot of our students at McBain do, but she does that extra effort, extra caring about other people, and it's just her overall persona that is why that I chose her. She helps me every morning with my board because I write like a third grader, and if she writes it, the students can read it. And she's always involved in the conversation in class during the discussions, and really involved besides doing all of her work. So Taylor, you certainly deserve it, and thanks for being so great in my class. Thank you. Have a good summer.
Well, hello. I'm Gary Banner. I teach mathematics and Spanish at McBain. I'm here to give my award, but I always start off with a story. So, with this COVID-19, I've been able to do a lot of the grocery shopping. But I tell you what, there's some pretty silly people out there. In fact, the other day I went over to Aldi's and I went and I bought a carton of milk. It's only limit 2, and I got a carton of milk and I was in line. And as I was going through, the cashier said, "Hey, you want the milk in a bag?" And I said, "No, please leave it in the carton." Anyways, to give my award, my Student of the Year award, is going to be someone based on my diverse skills. I usually like to pick someone that is in a upper level math class as well as an upper level Spanish class. And then I look at what their abilities are. Grades have to be an A, which I was able to narrow it down to 7 finalists. And then I looked at the different skills that they offered. And the tiebreaker in this one actually came to the one that I would think would be brave enough to actually use the Spanish language skills, including their math. in a practical sense. And so at that, I'm giving my award of the Student of the Year to Kyle Pilkus. Congratulations, Kyle.
It's always difficult to select just one student for Student of the Year, especially this year when I've had the opportunity to have juniors for 2 years in a row. However, I did have to select one, and I did it based on, did the work always exceed expectations? And this young lady always exceeded every expectation that I had for all my students in every assignment. Number 2 was extremely conscientious, just really deliberate about her assignments, about producing the best quality work possible, and making sure everything was done to excellence. The third one too was, wow, she's got a skill set with the ability to think on many different levels. And then being able to put it into writing is truly something she's very, very good at. So my Student of the Year is Isabella Greer. Very well deserved, Isabella. I do have a book for you, but I can't give it to you. It's Dr. Seuss and the Places That You'll Go. I can't wait to give it to you this fall, and we'll see you then. Congratulations.
I'm Mrs. Gray. My Student of the Year is Hayden Youngs. I've really enjoyed getting to know Hayden in biology this year. She has an amazing attitude. She faces any challenge that I give her head on, and she never complains. She is a great worker. She is so confident in herself, and I'm really excited to see the person that she's going to continue to become. So thank you so much, Hayden, for everything and for working so hard in biology. And I really hope I get to see you again next year. So make sure you stop in and say hello. And have a great summer. Thanks.
Hey everybody, Sean Murphy here, health and history teacher at McBain. I hope everybody's staying safe at home, and I've had a lot of time to do a little bit of reading and research during this time at home, and I found out a few things that I wasn't really sure of, and so I decided to quiz the boys a little bit. But hey boys, you ever hear of Aaron Burr?
Yeah, wasn't he in politics or something?
Actually, I learned it in 8th grade social studies. Aaron Burr was the former vice president of the United States. He graduated from Princeton University at the age of 16, and he also fought in the American Revolution before becoming involved in politics. After many years in politics and developing animosity between he and Alexander Hamilton, Burr challenged Hamilton to a duel and fatally shot Alexander Hamilton. Although he was never tried in court for the murder of Hamilton, he was later tried for treason. And though acquitted, his reputation in politics was never, ever the same.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Did you guys also know that Aaron had a brother? His name was Tim Burr. Ironically enough, he was a lumberjack. Anyway, so my Student of the Year that I have picked is a girl who I had for both freshman health as well as history class, and she is a kid who worked tirelessly, endlessly, extremely humble. She was the type of kid who not only did her work, but she would also help others if she got done early, and just incredibly humble kid who worked hard every day, asked intelligent questions, and just even just open for conversation, and just a very hardworking, friendly kid. And so the kid that I chose, or the student I chose for Student of the Year this year, is Savannah Gunnarsson. And so congratulations, Savannah. I'm proud of the work that you did for this year, and I'm sorry your year got cut short, but I was super glad to have you in class, and I know you got a great future ahead of you. So thank you, everybody. Stay safe.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Eubank, and I teach geometry, AP Computer Science Principles, and AP Calculus A, B, and BC. I sometimes have a hard time convincing seniors to take AP classes. They worry about their class load, their GPA, and the high-stakes test at the end. I tell them that the main goal of these classes is knowledge, and that they will be better prepared for their college placement exams and classes, even if they don't pass the AP exams. My student of the year this year is Megan Taylor. She was in both my AP Computer Science Principles and AP Calculus AB classes. She stepped outside of her comfort zone in both classes and excelled in each, asking for and offering extra help when needed. Even during the quarantine, she continued to work in both classes. She submitted her final portfolio for AP Computer Science Principles in April and took the AP Calculus AB test online a couple of weeks ago. While I am confident that she did well on both exams, the work ethic and resilience that she showed this year will get her farther than any two high school classes could. Congrats, Megan.
The student chapter of Society of Women Engineers at Michigan Technological University recognizes female high school students who have excelled in math and science-related studies. This is a distinguished award acknowledged by many colleges and universities as a great achievement, which will prove valuable to these students on a college application. Each year we get the opportunity to nominate and select one female from the junior class and one female from the senior class who excel in math and science. And it's my pleasure to award these two females with the Society of Women Engineers Certificate of Merit, Hannah Smith and Emma Boonstra. Congratulations.
This year, we have a very unique honor as we have one of our fine students get accepted into the Naval Academy. You have to be a top-notch student. In addition to that, you also must have a recommendation from a U.S. Senator or representative. At this time, there's going to be a special presentation to one of our students who will be going into one of the military academies.
Hello, my name is Steve Johansson. I'm a representative of the United States Naval Academy Admissions Department, and I'm pleased to award an appointment to Ethan Barton to be a member of the class of 2024. To earn this appointment, Ethan was nominated by his U.S. Congressman, and then he went on to compete against some of the top students in the country. He will go from here and spend 4 years in Annapolis, earning a bachelor's degree and learning leadership. Upon graduation, he will be commissioned as an officer in the United States Navy or the United States Marine Corps. I had the pleasure of interviewing Ethan as part of the process and found him to be an engaging and very accomplished young man. I'm eager to hear about his success, and please extend your congratulations on this honor to him and thank him for 9 or more years of service to his country that he's embarking on now. Thank you.
Senior scholars continue to be recognized in place of the traditional valedictorian and salutatorian. Senior scholars are selected on the basis of both their SAT score and their grade point average. The combination of these two scores creates a numerical ranking. The top 10% of the graduating class will be honored as a senior scholar. It gives me great pride to congratulate the 7 students who have earned the top 10% of the class of 2020. Ethan Barton, Grace Leonard, Haley Martin, Lucas Skolton, Gavin Seelan, Hannah Smith. And one of these 7 senior scholars has finished her high school career with a perfect 4.0 GPA, and that would be Megan Taylor. Each senior scholar will be given a medallion to wear at graduation and keep as a reminder of their accomplishment. Congratulations.
And now I'd like to introduce Mr. Mulder for the Highland Conference Scholar Athlete.
Good evening. My name is Sean Mulder. I'm going to be presenting the Highland Conference Scholar Athlete Award. Every year we give this award to one male and one female athlete to every school in the Highland Conference. The qualifications for the award are you must graduate with at least a 3.5 GPA and participate in 2 varsity sports your senior year. This year's recipients are Gavin Seelan and Leah Nevereth. Gavin graduated with a 3.92 GPA and participated in football and track his senior year. Something that sticks out to me was his play against St. Francis this year in the football playoffs, where the ball was thrown a little bit behind him, and he kind of reached back with one hand, pulled it in, and made his way upfield like he was supposed to do that or something. So that was really impressive. That's something that will always stick out to me. And then Leah, she graduated with a 3.63 GPA, and she participated in volleyball and basketball for us. What I'll remember most about her is her grit and her toughness. That is something that we take pride in at McBain. That includes doing the dirty work like boxing out and rebounding, playing tough defense, and never giving in no matter how big that challenge might be. I would consider Leah to be the epitome of what we want people to think of when they think of McBain. Congratulations to you both, and you will both be greatly missed.
Abdou Salama, our foreign exchange student this year from Egypt, had a host family with James and Angela Camphouse. I appreciate all the interactions I've had, or was lucky to have, with Abdou. His smile and positivity spills out on others around him. I observed several of the connections he created with our students and staff. We are truly grateful that he chose to come to McBain for his educational experience. I especially remember myself sharing Abdou's first experience with snow and cold weather. We will be sending along to Abdou a gift to remember his time with us here in the near future.
We appreciate all the interaction we had from Abdul. His smile and positivity spilled down around all of us. And little known fact, but he actually scored a point in a football game in his very first chance to play American football. So our foreign exchange student was Abdul Salama from Egypt.
And now, Gary, it is time to start with our envelopes and scholarship winner awards.
Well, the first scholarship we will be starting with is the Earl and Viola Meekoff Scholarship, which was created by a generous gift from the Meekoff family. This charitable trust is an endowment that will provide scholarship opportunities for years to come. This year, the following students will be receiving scholarships.
Got the envelope here. These people will be receiving $550 scholarships. Macy Bovin, Drew Vanna, Kylie Morris. These people will be receiving $1,000 scholarships. Kristen Hooker, Grace Leonard, Daniel Maloney, and Jackson Snyder. And Haley Martin is receiving $1,550.
The West Veer Memorial Scholarship. The West Veer Memorial Scholarship was established in 2017 by Beverly Winkle and Marcia Saltman to honor the memory of their parents, Frank and Jane West Veer, and their sister, Deborah Kennedy. Frank and Jane were partial owners of the local body shop and were lifelong residents of McBain. They were both very active in the community and strong supporters of McBain schools. Mr. West Veer was the president of the school board when he died in 1966. Deborah graduated in 1967, attended Calvin College, and graduated with a BS degree in music. Debbie passed away in 2007 from ovarian cancer. It is preferred that the scholarship be awarded to the student who is planning to pursue a career in music, auto body repair, or the medical field. If no qualified applicants plan to pursue a career in these fields, or if the selection committee feels that there is a better student match for the scholarship, then the scholarship may be awarded to a qualified student pursuing a career in a different field.
And the winner of the Westphere Scholarship is Logan Krieger, $1,000. Congratulations.
Robert M. Balma Memorial Scholarship. The Robert M. Balma Memorial Scholarship Fund was established in 2011 by the Balma family to honor the memory of Robert Balma. Bob graduated from Hope College and began his career as an industrial engineer. He returned to college to earn his teaching certificate in 1972 and taught in McBain school system for 15 years. Bob's focus was 6th grade math as well as the school safety patrol program. Bob's positive and friendly personality endeared him to the students and faculty. He retired to Florida in 1987 and spent summers in the Cadillac area. It is preferred that his scholarship be awarded to a student with the career goal of teaching. If no qualified applicant plans to pursue a career in this field, or if the selection committee feels that there is a better student match for the scholarship, then the scholarship may be awarded to a qualified student pursuing a career in a different field.
And the winner of the Robert M. Balma Memorial Scholarship is Molly Reed, $1,000. Congratulations, Molly.
The Kathy McAuliffe Scholarship. The Kathy McAuliffe Scholarship Fund was established in 2019 by family and friends in honor of Kathy McAuliffe. Kathy graduated from Central Michigan University with a teaching certificate in 1975 and received a master's degree from Clarence State University in 1982. She taught special education students in Pennsylvania for 10 years and at McBain High School for over 30 years. The preference in this scholarship be awarded to a student attending college in the field of education. If no qualified applicants plan to pursue a career in these fields, or if the selection committee feels that there is a better student to match this scholarship, then the scholarship may be awarded to a qualified student pursuing a career in a different field.
The Kathy McAuliffe Scholarship winner is, oh, that's sealed tight, Macy Bovin, $1,000. Congratulations, Macy.
The Donald P. Mize Scholarship. This fund was established in 2005. Donald Mize graduated from McBain High School in 1959 and had a 35-year career in education as a teacher, high school principal, and district school administrator in the Dearborn School District. His preference is the scholarship be awarded to students attending college in the field of education. If no qualified applicants plan to pursue a career in these fields, or if the selection committee feels that there's a better match for the scholarship, then the scholarship may be awarded to a qualifying student pursuing a career in a different field.
The winner of the Donald P. Mize Scholarship is Molly Reed, $1,400.
The Donald L. and Edith L. Darnell Family Scholarship. This fund was established in 2001. It is one of the initial McBain Rural Agricultural Foundation funds. Donald and Edith Darnell were both very active in the community and strong supporters of McBain Public Schools. Edith was a teacher and Donald was involved in school administration. Donald also had a successful business that expanded throughout central Michigan.
The winner of the Donald L. and Edith L. Darnell Family Scholarship is, couldn't have put him in any tighter, huh? Macy Bovin, $1,450, and Haley Martin, $1,450. Congratulations to you two.
The Bernard and Sandra Meyering Family Scholarship. Bernard and Sandra Meyering have been lifelong supporters of the McBain school system. Bernard was a student there along with his 3 children and several grandchildren. As a proud Rambler supporter, he still attends many sporting events. Bernard works at McBain School as the head of maintenance for 43 years, and Sandra was a reading improvement teacher for 34 years. They truly both have a deep love for the further education of the students and their time spent with them. A scholarship was created in 2015 that honored the professions of their children: construction, nursing, administration, and education.
The winner of the Bernard and Sandra Meyering Family Scholarship is, I'm gonna have to rip these open. Kristen Hooker, $1,500. Congratulations, Kristen.
The McBain Rural Agricultural School Foundation Scholarship Fund, that's a mouthful, was established in 2014. This scholarship is funded by contributions made by the MRASF that are not designated for one of the other specialized scholarships. The funds generated by an annual auction was held each spring and generally supported by the McBain community, and area merchants are also used to support this scholarship.
There are 3 winners of the McBain Rural Agricultural School General Fund Scholarship. They are Kayla Bosher, $1,500. Katie Heestand, $1,500. And Daniel Maloney, $1,500. Congratulations to those 3.
The Todd Seeley Scholarship. This scholarship fund was established in 2016 by Todd Seeley, owner of Forward Concrete Incorporated. Mr. Seeley is a 1986 graduate of McBain Public Schools. This fund was established to further the education of students studying in the following area: construction trades, landscape design, commercial building design, carpentry, metal technology, welding, mechanical engineering, mechanical drafting, construction project manager, building design, construction material selections and management, building and construction architecture, surveying, or other related fields.
The winner of the Todd Seeley Scholarship is... Ooh, Gary, you're going to like this one. Drew Vanna, $2,000.
Yes!
Congratulations, Drew.
The Rich and Till Herwire Family Agricultural Scholarship. This fund was established in 2010 in honor of Rich and Till Herwire. Rich, a 1941 McBain High School graduate and bus driver for 42 years, and his wife Till were dairy farmers and strong supporters of the school. This scholarship is to be awarded to the McBain High School graduate who is furthering his or her education in agricultural-related curriculum. Applicable courses of study may include, but not limited to, dairy science, animal husbandry, crop and soil science, agricultural business management, agri-science, food science, horticulture, agricultural technology, herbicide, pesticide technology, forestry, conservation, fisheries, wildlife, and natural resource management and veterinarian medicine. If there's a graduate applies for this scholarship who is not pursuing a bona fide agricultural course of study or none apply, the scholarship award will not be made that year.
And the winner of the Rich and Till Herwire Family Agricultural Scholarship is Logan Krieger, $2,000. Congratulations, Logan.
Daniel Bachman Scholarship. The Daniel Bachman Scholarship was initiated in 2007 and first awarded in 2008 following the retirement of Superintendent Bachman. Mr. Bachman worked in the field of education for 38 years as a principal, a teacher, and a superintendent in 2 school districts. He served as the superintendent of McBain Public Schools from 1996 to 2007. He is a Colorado high school graduate, and a post-secondary schools include Bob Jones University, Eastern Michigan University, and Western Michigan University. The scholarship was established with a $100,000 gift from Mr. Dwayne Ellenboss in recognition of the inspiration and the many hours contributed from Mr. Bachman towards the legal approval of a 501c3 foundation, making tax-deductible donations possible. Mr. Ellenboss and Mr. Bachman were in one spirit in wishing the scholarships to be made available to a wide range of students, including those in the vocational trades and those face life challenges as at-risk students. The scholarship is designed for only those who have genuine financial need. Mr. Ellenboss and Mr. Bachman agree the recipient should be students having exemplary qualities and moral standards. Illustration of these qualities include honesty, integrity, good work ethic, selflessness, and respect for others, and a positive mental attitude. The recipient should have a reputation of academic performance at the highest possible level for the personal giftedness. This scholarship.
The winner of the Daniel Bachman Scholarship, There's 3 of them. They are Ethan Barton, $2,000, Grace Leonard, $2,000, and Jackson Snyder, $2,000. Congratulations to those 3.
The Hookwater Scholarship. This fund was established in 2018. Jerry Hookwater graduated from McBain Public High School in 1965. He served in the Army, then attended Ferris State College before attending and graduating from Michigan State University with a bachelor's degree in civil engineering. Jerry worked in the engineering and construction industry for 34 years. His first designing and later managing the design and construction of various projects throughout the United States as well as abroad before retiring in the Cadillac area. For the Hookwater Scholarship, both receiving a $3,000 scholarship, Drew Bovin and Caitlin Mitchell. The Ellenbaugh Scholarship. This fund, which was established in 2002, is one of the initial MRASF funds. Dwayne was born in Cadillac, moved to Lucas at a young age, attending Lucas Elementary School through 6th grade, and then attending McBain Public School and graduating in 1950. After a tour in the Navy, he graduated from Ferris State College with a Bachelor in Science in Business. Dwayne owned a very successful business headquartered in Grand Rapids, where he ran for many years before retiring in the Cadillac area. Dwayne has a strong desire to help kids and dedicated much of this time in his retirement years to finding ways to help kids. Each of these students will be receiving a $3,000 scholarship. Cooper Agama, Owen Bonico, Leah Butson, Audrey DeRider, Hannah Genema, Madeline Maloney, Jacob Meekoff, Leah Nevereth, Lucas Skolton, Gavin Sealand, Hannah Smith, and Megan Taylor. Caden Brinks, who has now completed his 5th year as an early middle college graduate, will also be included for a $3,000 scholarship. Congratulations, everyone.
Now, in the last couple of years, I've had an opportunity to get to meet and spend a little bit of time with Ellenbaugh. I usually find his time and his chats very rewarding. At this point, he would like to say a few words to the senior class and to all of you in general.
Congratulations to all of you quality young McBain graduates here this evening. I want to tell you, number one, that we have something in common. I also graduated from McBain Public School 70 years ago this year. And also, just by happens that tomorrow is my 87th birthday. So I've been hanging around for a long time. I have not lived through anything quite like this COVID-19 situation. I lived through part of the Great Depression, the Second World War, the Korean War, the Vietnam War, and several recessions in the business world of my life. And I remember those things. The one thing I do really remember, young ladies and gentlemen, I remember our senior year here at McBain. The senior year, especially the last 3-4 months, were really fun. We were planning on, baccalaureate and commencement and graduation. And most importantly, we had our senior trip, and we went to Washington, D.C. in one of our school buses. Now, if that wasn't a thrill, that was really something. Well, I will tell you, the last 2-3 months, I've thought about you graduating young folks a lot, and I hurt for you. You've missed a really, really interesting part of that senior year. I do have, on these subjects, I have two personal thoughts. And the first one is, this is strictly mine, I believe that the COVID-19 thing will pass and your and our lives will return to normal. And secondly, the United States of America has been a pretty darn good place for me to live for 87 years. And I'm very, very grateful that I could have spent my life here in the United States of America. And I hope you feel the same way. And I hope and I believe that it will continue to be that for you folks. Now, just a few thoughts on education, life, work. Number one, dreams can become reality through hard work. Number two, the harder you work, the luckier you get. Number three, anything worth doing is worth doing enthusiastically. And four, in education, work, and life, do and be your very best. Then hold up your head knowing you gave it your best shot. 5, treat others with dignity and respect. Most of the time, it will be returned. If it isn't, know that you did the honorable thing. And 6, when it is decision time in your lives and you make major decisions, listen to your inner voice, your heart or your gut or that feeling in your tummy, whatever you get. And if you make a decision that doesn't feel right, just back off for a few days and take another look. And then, my favorite subject, number 7, we're going to talk about finances. A long time ago, a young man who was about to go into college came to me and said, Mr. Ellenboss, I'd like to be financially independent someday. How do I do that? And I said, well, Tim, I have 3 rules. Rule number 1, if you want to have some financial independence, work very hard, spend less than you make, and invest wisely. Rule number 2, if you never want to have anything, spend everything you make, because anything you buy will wear out or rust out or go out of style. And rule number 3, if you want to get in deep trouble financially, spend more than you make, and I promise you, you will have major problems. So, having said those things, I would simply like to say to all of you, remind you, you are our future. We're betting on you. In a few short years, you will all be in positions of responsibility and authority. And I'm looking forward to those days. And I also would just say one more thing to you. Number 1, you need to take good care of you. Physically, mentally, emotionally. That's your job. Others will help you, but ultimately, you need to take good care of you, and I know you will. So having said those things to you, I simply would like to say that I hope and pray that life will be very, very kind to all of us gathered here this evening. Thanks.
The Peter J. Vanderpool Scholarship. This scholarship fund was established in 2014 by an anonymous McBain alum in honor of Peter J. Vanderpool. Mr. Vanderpool was a teacher for several years and later a superintendent who guided the McBain school system through consolidations for an additional 27 years into the district. It is today. Mr. Vanderpool retired in 1972, and this scholarship is awarded to the recipient of the Peter J. Vanderpool Award, which is established in 1976, and is the most prestigious award provided to a graduating senior. This scholarship may be awarded in addition to another MRASF scholarship. And I will note that nominations for this award were made by our McBain High School staff. And that shows then, this shows the results of the top 4 nominees that will continue to move on yet with the interview stage. Those students are Ethan Barton, Macy Bovin, Madeline Maloney, and Megan Taylor. The winner will be announced at graduation. Congratulations, you four, on your nomination. In closing, thank you. Thank you all for taking the time to celebrate with us the achievements of so many of our students. To our students who have received awards, we will be making sure that you receive your award very soon. Seniors, we'll make sure that you receive all of your awards prior to graduation. Congratulations. And to all of our award and scholarship winners, awesome work. To everyone, be safe and be well out there during this time. Good night.
Good night, boys.